either. Eastbound Belt at Nat Street, it's a stall in the middle of all that volume between the Verrazano and Cross Bay Boulevard. Eastbound Route 78 in Berkeley Heights at exit 48, there's a crash. Delays go back for a couple of miles. Palisades Parkway northbound by 4 had an accident. Looks like another accident northbound before exit 1. Springbrook Parkway northbound by Tuckahoe Road, an accident as well. Once again, if you can, please avoid the parkways and stick with the bigger roadways. Our next traffic update in less than 10 minutes on WCBS.
Let's go to Lonnie Quinn at the CBS 2 Weather Center.
Well, our blizzard warnings are in effect until tomorrow afternoon. Actually, in effect until midnight on Wednesday. It's going to be a long duration event. It's kicking in now. This is the lighter portion of the snow, and it's going to get heavier by the time you get to midnight. Winds are going to kick in big time. Could have wind gusts 50 to 70 miles per hour. Big problem storm with a lot of snow. Most folks see a foot or 2 feet. Some folks out east see over 2 feet. In the CBS Weather Center, I'm Lonnie Quinn.
Yeah, what you see now is the light stuff, right, Lonnie? Right now we have 24 degrees on Staten Island, Port Washington with 24, Lindenhurst 26, and 24 degrees in New York City. Yeah, I'm anxious to talk to one of the really keen observers of these storms, the founder and director of meteorology for Weather Underground, which proudly proclaims itself the website for geeks, and I consider myself one. Jeff Masters, Dr. Masters, any new clues from the computers this afternoon?
They're in pretty good agreement that we're going to see a pretty significant walloping from New York City all the way to Boston. Should be at least a foot in New York City, getting a little bit stronger as you head towards Boston, maybe a foot and a half over the middle of Long Island, 2 feet in central Massachusetts, maybe 2.5 feet in Boston.
You've been blogging about a possible storm surge, 2 words that scare anybody who remembers Sandy. Which of our shorelines are most vulnerable, and when and how much?
Long Island Sound is going to get 3 to 4 feet of surge, and the most dangerous period is at the high tide on Tuesday morning, early in the morning, 4 to 5 a.m., where that's when the surge is going to peak. And we're expecting moderate flooding, not major flooding like in Sandy.
Is that because it's nor'easter sort of pushes the water into Long Island Sound there and it gets stuck?
The reason the storm's called a nor'easter is because the winds blow from the northeast at the surface. And when you get northeast winds blowing down Long Island Sound, then yes, it piles a bunch of water in there and has nowhere to escape. So it all just pushes up into the shore and floods the low-lying areas.
Hey, Dr. Masters, I want to learn more about this new computer system just rolled out in the fall. It's being tested for the first time. What is high-resolution rapid refresh telling us about this blizzard?
That model can zoom into very fine details and see some of these bands that we call mesoscale bands, where you get these high snowfall rates of 2 to 4 inches per hour in thunder. So when you get one of those developed, then we can actually track that with this new high-resolution model and be able to say, hey, you over there in Brooklyn or wherever, you can expect snowfall rates of 4 inches per hour over the next couple hours.
Anything like that yet? Are you seeing any of these things popping up?
It's a little too far in advance yet to see. That model is only going to be the best, maybe 6 hours in advance, something like that.
Dr. Jeff Masters, Weather Underground. Dr. Masters, thanks for coming on.
All right, you're welcome.
And he's got a great... Craig Allen is one of the great bloggers of weather, if you've ever had a chance to check his stuff out. And Dr. Masters as well. A lot of good information out there. WCBS News Time 3:43. The Afternoon Roundup, sponsored by the all-new BMW of Minute.
This winter, put away that woolen scarf. Leave your mittens in the mudroom and box up those fur-lined boots. A warm welcome awaits you at the Breakers Palm Beach. Sink your toes into the sun-kissed sand of the Breakers 5-acre tropical beachfront. Spend your days soaking up the sun next to one of 4 oceanside pools, including one exclusively for adults. Relax and rejuvenate at the Breakers Signature Spa and up your game at 2 championship golf courses. At night, join in the fun at 8 delectable dining venues, including HMF, Palm Beach's hottest social drinking and eating destination. Then, get up early to work out at the Breakers' spectacular new 6,000 square foot indoor-outdoor ocean fitness center. Plan your winter escape today. Visit thebreakers.com, call 1-800-BREAKERS, or contact your travel professional. This year, give winter and all its heavy clothing the cold shoulder.